Hi, my name is Debbie Perez, and I'm here to talk to you today about the importance of magnesium on your overall health. The reason why I chose this topic is because I recently found out that I have a magnesium deficiency as a result of a medication that I'm taking. And I wanted to educate people about the importance of magnesium and the way they can become deficient, and also what they can do to correct it if they do find out that they are in fact deficient in magnesium. So first off, I wanted to talk about what is magnesium. A lot of people don't really understand what it is. Magnesium is the fourth most abundant mineral in your body. It is mainly found in your bones. 50% of it is found in your bones, and the remainder is found in your cells, your tissue, and your organs. So those numbers alone can tell you why magnesium is so important to optimal health. The average person does get enough magnesium through their daily dietary intake, but certain circumstances, be it a medical condition or medications, those may limit your magnesium or decrease your magnesium levels and cause some adverse symptoms. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too as we progress through the presentation. So first off, I wanted to talk to you about how do you get magnesium and why do you need magnesium in your diet. Magnesium is essential in maintaining healthy muscle and nerve functions. It's also important in maintaining steady heart rhythms. That was actually what led me to find out that I was magnesium deficient, as I started having heart flutters or palpitations. And when I went to the doctor, I did in fact find out that those were being caused by low levels of magnesium in my system. It also aids in maintaining normal blood pressure levels. So if you do have high blood pressure or a history of high blood pressure in your family, you may want to think about the magnesium in your diet and eating more foods that are rich in magnesium, or even supplementing with magnesium, and we're going to talk about some supplements in a little while. It also supports energy and protein metabolism, which is essential to your health as well. So how do you get magnesium? That's what a lot of people want to know. And the average adult male, first off, needs about 420 milligrams of magnesium daily for optimal health, and the average adult female needs about 320 milligrams of magnesium daily for her health. The main way that you get your magnesium is through leafy green vegetables, spinach being a #1 source. Certain fish has a lot of magnesium in it. Legumes, nuts, and seeds also have a lot of magnesium. Those are your top food groups where you can get magnesium. And another surprising source of magnesium is tap water. Now with the big craze of bottled water and everything, people aren't drinking water from the tap as much, so they may tend to be magnesium deficient because there is magnesium in our everyday tap water. And the top foods for magnesium, the 3 top foods that you can eat are halibut, almonds, and cashews. Those are the 3 top foods in order to get good magnesium intake. So we're going to talk a little bit about magnesium deficiency and how does one become deficient in magnesium. Magnesium deficiency occurs when adequate levels of magnesium are not maintained through normal diet or supplementation. Certain medications can cause magnesium deficiencies, and as mentioned before, that's what did cause my magnesium deficiency, was a diuretic that I was taking to control my blood pressure. And again, high blood pressure being one of the symptoms of magnesium deficiency, so it's all somewhat interconnected. Certain medical conditions like diabetes can also cause magnesium deficiency. So if you're diabetic, it's real important that you monitor your magnesium levels because magnesium is secreted through your kidneys, and kidneys are related to being a diabetic. So that's real important as well. Consuming alcohol is a major factor in magnesium deficiency. The majority of alcoholics tend to be magnesium deficient because what they do is they supplement alcohol for food, thereby reducing their magnesium intake through normal diet. And stress is a major factor in magnesium deficiency, and with today's lifestyle, a lot of us are finding ourselves stressed, so it's important to keep that in check so that we don't end up becoming deficient in magnesium. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the symptoms of magnesium deficiency. First off is hypertension and cardiovascular disease. If you find yourself having high blood pressure or borderline high blood pressure, you may want to ask your medical provider to check your magnesium levels. Irregular heart rhythms, which is how I found out about magnesium deficiency. You may have a slight flutter or a feeling of rapid heartbeat, and that's another reason why you may want to go in and have that checked with your provider. Depressed immunity, you may be susceptible to certain diseases or sickness if you have a magnesium deficiency. Depression, insomnia, migraines, cancer, and ADHD are also causes of magnesium deficiency, or symptoms rather of magnesium deficiency. In conclusion, there still continues to be controversy about magnesium supplementation. For example, I do take these supplements daily in order to keep my magnesium levels to the adequate allowance, and it is a calcium-magnesium combination because calcium does aid in the absorption of magnesium into the bloodstream. But there is a lot of controversy. A lot of doctors don't tend to sway towards mineral supplementation. It's a more holistic approach, but more and more physicians are becoming aware of the need to supplement. And if you do find yourself facing a magnesium deficiency or thinking that you may have one, talk to your provider about supplementation or other ideas in order to bring those levels back up. And we are getting more support again from the holistic practitioners and your regular primary care providers as well. So I hope you found this presentation informative and helpful, and that's it. Thank you.